Read this, please. God says, prepare yourself. I'm about to take you to another level in your life. I just want to know if I have any believers in here who are really ready to go to another level in life. Praise God for the level you've been on. Sometimes you really ready to go to another level. Give God a hand clap of praise to know you're ready to go to where He has for you to go as well. So this whole month we've been talking about finding joy in the journey. Would you agree with me? Sometimes some of us have been on some journeys. It's hard to find the joy. Been through some experiences where it seemed to be more darkness than light. Some experiences where it seemed to be more trouble and tears than triumph. And some kind of way where God is saying that I need you to remain focused on me to still find some joy in this journey. Well, now what happens? What we say? Because finding joy in the journey is a choice. I can choose to find joy in the journey. Let me make this deal for you. So now I don't know how many of y'all have ever been on this before. Now, if I could travel and my wife would let me, I would be on Megabus all the time. So let me tell you about Megabus. So if you make your appointment, or make your reservations early enough, you can get a ticket for $5 from here to like Memphis. So shut your mouth. What? So that is so you went through here, and so we got a ticket. We sit there and gonna go to Memphis. And then, they double decker. So, like, you got the penthouse and the hood. So, in the penthouse, you can just see everything. But you are literally right above the driver. So, we had this big window up, and I'm talking about somebody else doing the driving. I think we got to Memphis together for like $22. That's Dolphin Zine. Couldn't get from here to Charlotte for $20. So, went down there. And so we got that. Now you gotta go. You gotta stop a few places, and then you gotta go to a parking lot where no lights are around and everything. Now I understand you're shaking, but you got some other folk with you. All right, you know what I'm saying? So we get that $22 total. I was like, I go every time like that. So we finally made that. We get there and I'm like, so I had to change to work on everything and all the stuff I wanted to do. And the whole time, me and my wife had counted every mile. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm enjoying the journey. She a little tight by that journey. So we finally get to Memphis. See, my mom said, my mom said, how's the trip? I said, oh, Mom, it was wonderful. I got this done. She said, at this point, she asked me, how's the trip? Yes, So the idea was, so what happened? We ain't been on the Megabus since. But the idea was, she chose not. That's you're on the journey. I made a decision. I'm going to have some joy. Think about this now. Somebody going to drive for 11 hours and I don't have to drive? What? Can go back and write my little notes down and get my thoughts collected, and if you want, if you hit something, I don't have to, I mean, the idea was, that's a beautiful thing. And so now mind you, I don't know who else is on the bus with us. May never see him again, but I got you, girl. So the idea was that we got to find, I chose to find joy in the journey. Now, I'm no longer allowed to be on that journey. So now we have to fly. But I'm saying, when I go back again, glory to God, I'm going to find joy on the journey again. You got to make a decision. There's sometimes you're on a journey with folk and going places and experience you don't want to have. You just got to make up your mind, I'm still going to find some joy. God has been too good. God has been too wonderful. He has brought me through too much. I'm going to make a decision to find some joy in this journey. So this idea about this 2019 being our best year ever, I must choose. You got to choose to find joy in the journey. Now you have in your notes already all the things we've had up front. The first one talk about extraordinary. You have that already. We're going to get this point. Read this with me, please. I refuse to live an ordinary life when I serve an extraordinary God. Anybody here know you serve an extraordinary God? I said, anybody know God's an extraordinary God? Next one, we talk about this whole idea of trouble-free. When I say about being trouble-free, I think people are thinking about, I'm going to share how we'll never have trouble. No, trouble is going to come. Yeah. But instead of allowing trouble to trouble us, we got to start troubling trouble. In other words, we shouldn't allow trouble to have the impact that's on us today that it has yesterday because I know more about God today than I did yesterday. I trust God more today than I did yesterday. So even though trouble comes, I don't have to be troubled by trouble. Now, read this verse with me right now. Now, this summarizes right here. Let's read this together. John 14:27, Amplified Classic. Please read together. Peace I leave with you. My own peace I now give and bequeath to you. Remember earlier? We only going to take what God gave. What does he give? Peace. He didn't give us fear. So we're going to sign for the package. We're going to embrace what God does for us. That's the best thing we can do for him. We're going to embrace his peace. Keep going. Now let's know what it says right here at this point. Not as the world gives do I give to you. Next sentence. Do not let your hearts be troubled. Whose responsibility is it for our hearts not to be troubled? So the real way, if you want to really be, is to say you do not let your hearts be troubled. Now here's the point. In the past, when I didn't know more about this, I was asking God, please don't let my heart be troubled. Please don't let my heart be troubled. It was trouble. Please don't let my heart be troubled. Oh, God, please don't let me. And I thought I'd cry a little bit. I get a little tear, a little drip. God, please don't let my heart be troubled. He said, no. I gave you the power for your heart not to be troubled. Yes. So don't ask me to do what I told you to do. Because I gave you the power to do it. I love you. That's why I gave you the power to do it. So it's our responsibility. Don't let your heart be troubled. Keep on going. Neither let them be afraid. Stop allowing yourself to be agitated and disturbed. Whose responsibility is it? Ours. I'm just having somebody, y'all. So the idea was, so if I'm agitated, I can't get mad at the agitator. The agitator is doing what the agitator knows to do. Haters, dancers, singers, agitators, they just do what they know to do. So I must make a decision, even though they can be agitators just running, breakdancing all around you. At some point, you got to make a decision. I'm not going to let the agitators agitate me. This is what a whole lot of us are doing. Something happened at Costco or it's a Russell. They own that whole area with that Target on window. You can't see one roof without the other, man. They didn't pass it. So, something could happen at a shopping center on Tuesday. And Friday, we still thinking about it. The person that did it gone home, they don't even know us, and we still, I should have said this, girl. If I see him again, all this stuff, that's been agitated. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know they did it, they don't care, you don't even know their name. And as a result, we allow ourselves to be agitated. It's our responsibility. And I'm going to tell you the spirit of transparency. On what was it, Thursday? Thursday, I was an agitated brother. So let me tell you what happened. I don't know if y'all got y'all real IDs yet or not. You got to go back and now on your ID, you got to get like a special seal on it, on your driver's license to be able to fly by October 1st next year. So my license actually is expiring this week. So I went by the DMV to go back and get everything. And you got to have like everything. You got to have your birth certificate and social security card and your grandmama's name no. But all these other things you got to have. Just to go in here and get on your driver's license a little star. Now you can't go down here and just go to Dollar Tree and put a star on you. It's the official seal. So on Wednesday I went down there, zooming down there, and see, I didn't realize, in most cases, if you're in the bank at 5 minutes to 5, and they close at 5, you still got to be served. If you're in the bank before you see the manager lock, if you're right in there, click. If you're inside, they got to see you. Where the driver's license place, you could have been there since 2 o'clock. And if they have not seen you at 5, you got to go. They don't care how long you've been there. And they start telling you about 5 tips. I don't think they're going to see you today. And you're like, I've been here for, somebody's going to see me. So the idea, and I ain't thinking about other people. So the idea was, so get all my documentation. And so he said, so at that point, so you know what, on Wednesday I went, I said, you know what, I need to take my wife because she needs to get the same thing. Because I can't be flying, because now we got to fly, we can't do Megabus anymore. So the idea was, so that in there. So the idea was, so we went back in. So she went and got everything. Got marriage license, all of this. And so when I got in, I had everything in my bag. So she was out. I said, I'm on my way home. I said, we're going to go down here because we have got to get in because I'm not going to see this place every day for the rest of my life. And they're nice people, but I just don't want to spend that time with them. So the idea was I went down, and as I got in, so she was already in the car ready to go. I got out of one vehicle. She was already going. I got in the other vehicle, and we just go down the road. How's your day? How's your day? We just talking about how proud, wonderful God is. Get into the parking lot and realize the bag that had all of our stuff is at home. So I go in there and talk to the guy. I'm like, you do remember me from yesterday, right? You saw all my documentation then. I haven't changed since then. He was like, yeah, I remember you, but you got to show me something right now. I'm like, come on, man. Like, look at me. It's a different shirt. So he said, well, I'll make an appointment for you the next day. So I'm like, So I said, okay. So we drove all the way back home, got back in there, got back at 4:45, plenty of time. And the man we needed to see was out driving somebody. And he said, you got to come back tomorrow because he's out. Man, I got, what's the thing? Agitated. See, y'all should have told me about this first. This needs to be my screensaver right here. So I allowed not, and I'm just like, I can't, because I just can't stand wasting time. All I had to do was take a bag. So all the way back home. So by the time I said about 10 times the way home, my wife said, baby, we're just going to go tomorrow. It's going to be all right. I'm like, no, I know we don't go tomorrow. Shut down every day. So we go back on Friday. We show up on Friday. Parking lot packed. We get there at 4:15. I'm like, I'm not leaving here. Somebody going to see me today. So we go up in there. The same guy's in there. So he said, oh, come on in here. Let me look at your documentation. And he was talking all the time. Now, see, his talking is keeping us from being seen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, we can do chit chat later on. I'm like, I tell you what, if I can get behind your desk, I'm good. But you talk to me, I'm in front of your desk, which means at 5 o'clock, if I'm in front of your desk, I can't be seen. So he's talking, so I'm trying to ease my way around the desk. So he has us go back and sit around the corner over there. And then we sit there and just wait. And we watching at the clock, I'm like, y'all do? But we inside then. So we left there. So we were being seen. It took 20 minutes for them to scan the birth certificate for my wife, one. Another 20 minutes for me. We leave there at 5:25, but we were already on the right side of the desk. Hallelujah. So the idea was, the point was, but I was just so agitated the day before then. But then it's not their responsibility not for me to be agitated. It's mine. Do not stop. In fact, even further, it says stop allowing yourself to be agitated and disturbed. All this stuff we think about weeks later, they said something about us, we let ourselves be agitated. I'm telling you, did you not know the people who deal with it, the agitators do their job well. They know what it's going to take to push your button. All the ladies in here, y'all all know y'all had a little crazy boy behind you in the 3rd grade that'll always pull your pigtail and then your head go back and you get all bad and you get in trouble. And there's always everybody has an agitator, but now we know we got the power of the Holy Spirit. That now I got some authority and I got some dominion and I have a right not to allow myself to be agitated or disturbed. Keep going lastly. And do not permit yourselves to be what? Fearful. Keep going. And intimidated. And cowardly. And unselfish. Be popped by standing in front of Brutus or Ludo, whoever it is, and know I got some spins. I'm about to take you out. Why? Because I got the power of the Holy Spirit within me right now, and I'm not going to end up being intimidated for the assignment that I have. Next thing we talk about Revelation. Very quick about the Revelation. We've heard a word about God. We know that this is the word of God. But more importantly, we need to start working on a word from God. Now, I want to be very clear about this part here in particular. See, I used to think when I first started in ministry that I would evaluate someone's engagement if they wrote down everything they had. But that's not really that's the word of God. So my role is to go back in here to make sure I'm spending time with God to share a message from the word of God for you to get a word from God. What are we saying here? Sometimes something will be shared in a sermon that all it takes you and connects you to something you